Hey, how you doing? This is Deri Tyton, and I am the writer, producer, and director of the indie feature film Finding Forever in Love. And basically, it is a story of a young man who loses his mother and his girlfriend, and in the process of losing his mother and his girlfriend, he turns his life into addiction, and these addictions is women and marijuana. And one day he's seeing a dying and death therapist, and in the process of his grief counseling, she challenges him: no women, no weed, 1 week. So he takes it upon himself to go through this struggle or face this challenge, shall I say, face the challenge, and he finds out that he's more addicted than he thought he was. So he tries to straighten his life off, straighten his life out. But in the process of straightening his life out, the person that he has fallen in love with is his supplier. So they all have something different, and so the movie is just basically him having to get over his addictions and falling back in love with himself. Not a woman, not the marijuana, but how to fall back in love with yourself. That's what the movie is about. And while I was looking for music online, it just so happened that I was going on this website and I found Ricardo Clarke song "Don't Count Me Out," and I listened to it over and over and over and over, and it was just something about how it came on that just that I can't do it. I know it's funny, but I can't do it. But it is when it's something Ricardo does with his voice and when he sings, and that's what the actual film is about. It is about the lead character preach not being counted out. And in the opening scene of the movie, that's where it is. It's a reggae song, and they're smoking marijuana, listening to this song in the background. And I just wanted, just in the subtext of it, what they talking about hip hop, but they're listening to another form of music. But in the process of them talking about hip hop and listening to another form of music, it is the lead actress that says, "Hey, give me some Stevie Wonder and some Peter Tosh, and I'm straight." And that right there kind of solidifies like that music component of it. Like in terms of the kind of music that's inside of the film, it is a very soulful music. It is a very enriching music, and it matches exactly what the film is about. That love factor, that love moment, and but that is really what the film is about. And I'm trying to think of the website that I found Ricardo on. I know it when I hear it. It's Reverb Nation. I found it on Reverb Nation, and I went through hundreds of people, and just listening to one song after another and one song after another. But the weirdest thing is I remember the night when I found "Don't Count Me Out." I was sitting in my office and I was listening to music, and I walked away and I came back, and when I came back I sat down and I saw Ricardo and I said, okay, let me see what he got. And when I listened to it, that's when I just kept playing it and kept playing it and kept playing it. So I got a little nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody. I said, I gotta reach this brother. So I started doing the first thing we do when we find something we like, we research that person or we research that thing. So I started researching him out and I saw he was overseas. And I was like, oh my goodness, okay. I got to get in touch with him. Do he have a Facebook page? Will he answer my Facebook page? Will he connect me to his manager? I don't know how this is going to work. So I contacted him, and he reached back. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, my goodness. And he was just as enthusiastic about everything that was going on as I was. And even though today is the film, the release of the film, he actually came through, and I'm super excited. I heard his voice earlier. He heard my name, and we instantly connected. And I gotta say, you know, I'm really appreciative of him being a part of this project. I mean, it means that much, and I think he gonna enjoy it. I think Ricardo is gonna enjoy this project a lot, especially the song that's in it. You know, future plans for Finding. Okay. In terms of Finding Forever in Love, the future for Finding Forever in Love has a lot to do with being distributed. That is definitely what I'm trying to do. I actually have someone coming up here today that's going to watch the film, possibly a distribution deal on the table from there. And I've let another brother who watched the film, and he really enjoyed it, and he wants to make sure that I get a distribution deal in play. So it is that kind of film. It is an independent film. So I'm not even. It's not a $5 million film at all. It is $30,000, and I'm still spending money. And it is a very incredible film, just in terms of the type of story it is, and the acting, the music, the location, everything is just gonna blow you away. So that's what I want to do. I want to put it in the hands of those individuals who could show to teenagers. That's what it really is. For all those teenagers that's addicted to marijuana, addicted to sex, addicted to alcohol, addicted to gambling, that all these teens that have these addictions, like, you can't get over your addiction, but you have to go to the root of the problem, and then you have to challenge yourself. And the minute you challenge yourself, then you will start to see that what you are taking or participating in is an addiction. And not only how to get beyond the addiction, but how to fall back in love with yourself. That is the key question. That is the key answer or a solution, for lack of a better way of saying that. You want to fall back in love with yourself. And self-love, and that's what I want to show with this film. So to put it out there in any distributing formats, it will definitely be about self-love. Okay. All right. A clear way to get in contact with me is my name is Deri Tyton, DeriTyton. You can contact me on Facebook at facebook.com/legendary, LEGENDERI. You can get in touch with me on Twitter at finding the number 4 Eva, EVA, N, the letter N, LUV, Finding Forever in Love. I have a website. You can get in touch with me through my production company, which is called Famous on Purpose Productions, or famousonpurpose.com. And that is the best way to get in contact with me. Well, my name, Deri Tyton at hotmail.com. You get in touch with Deri Tyton at hotmail.com, I guarantee you're going to get a response and a reply. So